Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impression video. This is going to be on Bento, a anime that I decided to watch because one, it's older, it's dubbed, and then thirdly, it's outside of my genre comfort, and gosh, it is outside my genre comfort. Now, before anything, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. Go and check out my other first impression videos. The season is almost over for the summer season, so first impression videos are going to turn or come in pretty soon in October for the fall of 2022 season. So make sure you watch those, and if you're not subscribed, then you're gonna miss them. So make sure you subscribe and give some love to the channel. Okay, again, Bento is it fit the three points that I wanted to hit, which was something that I can watch easily, which is aka dubbed. Secondly, something that is a little older, which is 2013 anime, so it hit that. And then thirdly, outside of my genre comfort. So I really just went into random mode on Funimation, and this is what came out. And wow, okay, it's funny actually. I will say it's funny. I did get some laughs out of me, but it is a little genre that I'm not too comfortable with always, but oh well. Genre wise, comedy is number one. Secondly, action ? And thirdly, food ? And then fourth, it is ecchi, which is what I was like, if it wasn't ecchi, then I would probably enjoy it a lot more. But there's the elements of ecchi that I know they probably knew that because it was a stupid anime, they needed to add some other element for people to be attracted every week to watch. So I understand the reason why, but I just hoped it wasn't like that. But oh well. Let's get to the actual episode. So the first episode, we get this guy who he got knocked out in a grocery, and he doesn't know what the heck happened. He lost memory. He's going back to school, and there's just one girl who seems to know him from the previous night. He doesn't know what's going on. And another girl telling him to not go back to the supermarket that he was in last night. And then there's a third girl who is threatening him to not hang out with the first girl. So there's a lot going on. A lot of people talking to him that he doesn't know who they are. And anyways, it turns out that the school has this weird system where they want them to be independent, and he is unable to get school lunches. So because of that, he is forced to go to the supermarket to find something to eat for dinner because he's tight on money as well. So he does that, and when he does that, he encounters the first girl who reminds him about what happened the day before. And essentially, he reminds himself that he shouldn't be there, but he's still there. So he ends up seeing a good price on a product, a half-price product, and he runs to it all excited, and that's where chaos happens. People start chasing him, and they beat him up, and he wakes up unconsciously in the back room, and everything comes back to him. The day before he was there, he had seen something in special as well, and he got beat up because of it. And the guy there who's helping him, he's a worker. He's like, yeah, this is basically a place where people, if you're looking for something cheap, you better fight for it. And people come here for that. So, in a nutshell, the first girl and him go back the next night. Even though they're encouraged not to, they still go back because they want to get the good specials, and they just want to see what the heck the action is all about. And this time they're prepared. They know what to expect. So they wait for people to go crazy, which they do, and then they start fighting themselves to hopefully get a piece. And ends up being that the person who is the best fighter there is this third girl who warned him not to be there in the store. Oh, sorry, the second girl who warned him not to go back to the store. She beats him up and tells him that if he wants to get cheap prices, good prices, and good food, he needs to better learn how to fight, and better luck tomorrow. So she does invite him to the club. Apparently there's a club for it after school, and he decides to go in it. And that, in a nutshell, is the entire episode. It's very comical. It's over the top. Obviously, like, the whole premise of the story, bento itself, that people are going crazy for these bentos, for the half-price bentos. and you have to be tough enough to get, you know, what you want. And it almost feels like they're mocking the American Black Friday type of deal, because, you know, back in the day when I was younger, I feel not so much now, but when I was younger, Black Friday was like that. A lot of people would get into fights. They would go crazy for the cheap prices, and you better bet your luck that if you wanted to go during Black Friday, during, you know, when the things were released on Friday night, you better bet that you were gonna be, you know, either pulled, pushed, or something. And if you got the item that everyone wanted and no one else had it, then maybe someone would even confront you for it. I mean, it was bad like that. I have stories where friends tell me that they were guilt tripped into giving the item. Like a lady was like, you know, my son is sick or whatever. And so it's crazy. People are crazy out there. And I kind of see like that's what we're going to see, is kind of the mockery of how far people will take themselves to just get a cheap item. So anyways, I'm excited to see the rest of it. If it gets too bad with the etchiness, I might have to drop it, especially that I want to watch it at home. I have kids around. I don't want that to be playing while my kids are around, so we'll see. For now, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's funny, it's there. I don't think it's the best one, maybe not the most memorable one, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I'll see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.